Are you looking at, for me, a trust, either family trust or business trust or property trust? You're a property investor and you're looking at conserving and protecting and creating community around your wealth. You're looking at making sure that you preserve this wealth that you've created so that the next generation can be able to inherit, and you create a base so that they can kickstart their life from certain base. Now, and you're looking at, for me, this trust, but then you're wondering, how do you go about actually choosing trustees? Who should be a trustee? In most cases, you can be a trustee if you want to. You can also make your wife trustee if you want to. Or for that matter, you can pick someone within your family that you think they're capable of being a trustee. They're competent, they're skilled, they've got a special skill, whether it's finance, legally, or any other diverse skill that you consider it necessary for that particular trust. So now, one thing that also you need to be mindful of is that when you register what you call family business trust as defined by the master's directive, they just created a terminology so that they're trying to ensure that they're able to tell us what that trust is. So they just meaning that the trust that can be able to contract with and raise debts. The trustees can raise debts and contract with the third parties like banks and things like that. So those type of trusts, the master will require that you appoint an independent trustee. Independent trustee should not be someone who's a beneficiary, should not be related to the beneficiaries, should be independent in appearance and also independent in mind. Therefore, you might want to consider people like ourselves, so we serve as trustees and you hire us, or you can find someone that it could be friend, it could be, but obviously you'll want someone who's going to guide you and be able to know and ensure that all the other trustees also comply and observe the trust deed, and someone who can guide you also in terms of changes around regulations on changes around trust. Because especially if you want to preserve your wealth, you want to make sure that you've got people, the right people around you, especially as trustees, people that are well versed in terms of the running and the trust administrations. That is very, very, very important. You don't want a situation where you've got trust but it's not compliant with the relevant regulation, because that could expose you where you end up losing wealth and not achieving what you originally intended to do, which might be to protect and making sure that there's a continuation of that family wealth. And that's very, very important. Okay. So should you need someone to act as your family trust trustees, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. We can assess the situation, have a conversation, and see if we can be able to execute that for you. Okay. Good luck.